Hello, I'm one of the respiratory therapists from Midwest Medical Services, and today I'm going to show you how to set up and program the Kangaroo Joey enteral pump. The first thing you want to make sure of is that you have the pump firmly attached to your IV pole and that you have your pump plugged into your wall outlet. The next thing we're going to do is install your pump set. There's a blue door on the top of the pump. You are going to want to open that up, and then you're going to install your tubing for your pump set. You're going to grasp the thumb control and you're going to snap that right into place. There's a stretchy part to the tubing and you're going to stretch that around the wheel, being careful not to overstretch. And then you're going to snap the other end of your tubing set into place. Your tubes are going to come out the side of the pump and you're going to close the door. Another important thing is how high you hang the bag above the pump. You want to make sure that once you pour your food into the bag, that your food level is going to be 6 inches above the top of the pump. So what I mean by that is when you pour the food in, the top of the food in the bag is going to be 6 inches above your pump. Alright, so we're ready to turn on and program the pump. Down in the right-hand corner of the pump is your power button. So you're going to just reach over there and push that button and your pump is going to power on. It's going to go through a quick self-check and you're going to see the green light come on. And then the screen is going to show you a few things. It is going to tell you that you can either keep settings or clear settings. What you're going to do each time you set up a new patient with the pump, you're going to want to clear settings so you can put in your prescribed settings from your doctor. Once you get this set up and you're going to be using it on the same patient day after day, you can go ahead and keep settings. But for demonstration purposes, we're going to go through and clear settings and show you how to set the pump. So there's a button with an arrow right next to where it says clear settings. I'm going to push that button. And then a new screen is going to pop up and it's going to tell me that my set is loaded and it's going to give me two other options, to prime the pump and adjust the feed. We're going to do both of those things. The first thing we're going to do is prime the pump. So I'm going to push the button next to where it says prime pump and it's going to tell me auto prime and hold to prime. The first thing I'm going to do is auto prime. And what I'm going to do is just push the button next to where it says auto prime. And what's going to happen is your food is going to come down through the tube set and it's going to come almost to the end of your pump set. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to push the button and it's just going to automatically prime. When the food gets down to where it needs to be, it's going to stop all on its own. And then you're going to come down to where it says hold to prime and you're going to hold that button in until your food comes all the way to the end of the pump set. That way you can make sure that you don't have any air bubbles in your line. And then when you're all done priming, you're going to push the button down at the bottom where it says done. So the next thing we're going to do is adjust feed. So I'm going to push the arrow button next to adjust feed and then two options are going to come up. Feed rate and then feed to be delivered. So first we're going to put our rate in and I'm going to push the button next to where it says feed rate and it's going to come up with a screen that's going to let me put some numbers in. So you're going to put whatever number has been prescribed by your physician. For today I'm just going to put in some numbers. I'm going to put in 125 milliliters. So I'm just going to push the appropriate arrows till I get to where I need to go. If you overshoot your numbers, you can just keep pushing and it'll start over. So I've got 125. Alright, and then I'm going to push the enter button to save it. And then I'm going to go down to the food to be delivered. I'm going to push that button and I'm going to put in my numbers the same way. So I'm going to put in 1100 and then I'm going to hit enter. And then if I look over on this side of the screen, I can see my numbers that I entered and I know that I have them in correctly. So now you're ready to connect your patient to your tube set. So what you're going to do next is we're going to hit the button down here that says run. So We're going to run, and then you'll notice the water droplet coming down, and that's telling us that the food is being delivered to our patient. If we ever need to stop it for any reason, there's a hold button that I can push, and it'll stop the food from going through the tube set. It'll hold for 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes, if you don't turn it back on to run, you'll get an alarm. When I'm all done, I can just hit the run button again, and it'll start delivering food. Now when I'm all done using the Kangaroo pump, I can go back here to the power button and power it down. But you do need to hold the button while it powers down in order for it to turn off. That's how you would program your pump. I hope that's been helpful. If you do have any other questions, you can give us a call here at Midwest Medical at 763-780-0100. Thank you.